Any of you guys Game of Thrones fans?
Sure.
Oh yeah. I was
Alright,
part
we
of
got-
the
The
cultural
majority of the
I
show.
was part of the cultural phenomenon that was Game of Thrones.
Yeah. So they announced that their prequel show has a release date of August 21st.
Hey,
That's
it's a
pretty
day
recent.
after my birthday. That's my
pretty
grandma's
close.
birthday.
Nice.
It's a day after my birthday. But
So that's for the House of Dragon, and they also released a bunch of like new photos and
look, I just want my boy Matt Smith to win. I need this guy to collect a W.
yeah, he needs one.
Because-
Wait, but he was in Morbius.
We'll get to that.
that.
But he was also in Genesis,
Gen
Terminator,
Wysis.
Gen Wysis. Oh man, like
But whatever, man. He was Doctor Who. He after that he could be
yeah,
whoever
that's
he wants.
like. Does he
Yeah.
have the same agent as Toby Kebbell? Like, come on. Like, I know Toby Kebbell.
Yeah, but Toby Kebbell has never been Doctor Who, so
No, but he was he was Durotan. No, I'm kidding. He was in Warcraft. No, but he's also in Severance, and that's giving him work, thankfully, because he's giving him a medium and a platform to do something. He's good. Toby Kebbell's good. Matt Smith is good. Like Matt Smith
Toby
was there.
Kebbell's in Severance.
No, sorry. Servant.
Oh, okay.
Servant. Yeah. Matt Smith was in the first 2 seasons of The Crown, and that was already like, hey, he's too good in long form television. He's really he was great in The Crown, and I cannot stress anyone enough to watch The Crown as a result. We're already 4 seasons in. We're supposed to be getting seasons 5 and 6. As a fun little aside, Zach is the resident Harry Potter fan. So the woman, the actress playing the Queen Elizabeth during the 90s and 2000s is actually going to be played by Imelda Staunton. I don't know if you recognize that name. It's one
That's a name.
one
It
Dolores
is quite
Umbridge.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
She's apparently she's a sweetheart in real life.
yeah, of course.
No, like legit.
No, there's no way. There's
Like,
no way.
But man, because
it can't be.
reading the book and then I don't know, I would love like a younger person's take, but reading Dolores Umbridge and seeing her on screen, like what was your take on that? We're gonna dovetail this to the side, but I need to know.
I can't really
You
say
didn't read the books.
because I've only read the first half of the first book.
Fair.
ever.
All right, so movie version. Of
She
her.
was wonderfully awful.
good. Yeah, I think
I loved her acting. I loved her portrayal of the character.
Yeah, no, and that's good because
When you're hated that much, you did a good job.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yes, it's like when you play like the perfect heel, like and all the wrestling stuff. Like, oh, it's so cool to be the bad guy because they just get to get away with all the real grimy stuff. But she's a sweetheart in real life. I hear, and she's on this show. I think it's on Apple TV Plus called Trying, where she's like the social worker for the couple that's trying to adopt a kid. She's hilarious in that. Like, she's great and actually really funny too. But going back to that original point, Matt Smith in House of the Dragon. The still shots look cool. I recommend everybody to check it out. I don't know what you guys' initial takes were if you saw him. Danny, you can kind of describe a bit of what you saw.
Looks exciting, especially with Matt Smith. But I don't know. I loved Game of Thrones until obviously the last couple episodes.
Everybody's
I think everybody.
that last
Yeah.
season.
Um,
Maybe the last
Well, I liked episodes 1 and 2.
I liked
was the
1,
last
2,
season?
and 3.
Mm.
After 3, I was like, eh. Well, 'cause,
You were
like,
able to see.
you were able to
Episode
see 3.
I saw it on my iPad, so it was fine.
So you just
How
cranked
was
the
it fine?
brightness.
It was fine. I was able to see.
There's no way.
But I liked 3. But then afterwards, story-wise and everything, it was like, well, I think they kind of killed it too early.
Hey, I didn't know Reese Ifans is in House of the Dragon. That's cool. That's the lizard for you kids watching No Way Home or the first Amazing Spider-Man.
Is Olivia Cook in it? I think I saw her in the promotion.
Yes, she is.
Nice.
Olivia
So-
Cook is great.
It'll be interesting to see how they go with that franchise and how they bring it
snap.
relevant again.
Olivia Cook is in some other good stuff too. Obviously, Anthony and I last year saw Sound of Metal. Obviously, if you guys
Mhm.
saw Ready Player One.
Yep.
But Paddy Considine is in that too. He's a Viserys Targaryen. For all the Game of Thrones lore fanatics, but he is in one of my favorite movies. He's like a Edgar Wright dude. So he's in Hot Fuzz.
But why would he be in that show if that show takes place
way
in the past?
back?
Yeah.
Because Viserys is another name taken before, not the young Viserys that gave a crown for a king, not him, but he was named after this guy.
Okay,
so
it's like
that's
his
why it's way back in the day.
Great grandfather.
Yeah, great grandfather. So yeah, he's one of the two Andys in Hot Fuzz. Dude, this is so stupid. I love how Rafe Spall's the other one. Like Rafe Spall's the other Andys. We could have a whole episode on Hot Fuzz and how great that movie is. But House of the Dragon, hopefully, if it starts strong, like it's got to have a killer pilot.
Yeah,
it's gotta have a like Moon Knight level pilot, which we'll get to in a bit.
It needs a hook.
Literal. It needs a literal hook. You're absolutely right. Like, what would be a hook for you, Zach?
I don't know. I've never watched Game of Thrones.
So if it's called House of the Dragon, what would you expect to hopefully see?
Dragons.
There you go.
Houses.
Where though?
Hello. Houses.
Where?
In a house?
I mean, why not? I want to see a dragon
It's the first
in a house.
word of the title. How'd you not say houses?
Why would you not? Yeah. I want to see a dragon in a house. It'd be a big house. I mean, we got a bear in a big blue house, so why not have like a red dragon in a big red dragon
Dude, I
house?
love that show. I love that show as a kid.
Bear in a big blue house is great. It's awesome.